Are you hungry? Do you want dinner?
A starving dog wandering alone around a train station in Spain until one photo changed his life. When we first saw Mango's photo, we knew we couldn't turn away. He had been found wandering alone around a train station in Spain, painfully thin and barely more than a puppy. At only about a year old, no one knew exactly how he had ended up there. He may have belonged to a hunter or a farmer before either escaping or being abandoned. Whatever had happened, it was obvious he had already experienced far more hardship than any young dog should. Mango was rescued by Galgo Juan Familia, a rescue organization in Spain that works closely with Great Little Greyhounds, a rescue group based in New York. As soon as his picture reached us, there was no hesitation. We didn't know anything about his personality or what kind of dog he would become. We simply knew he deserved another chance. Before long, Mango boarded a flight from Madrid to New York. The journey to JFK lasted more than 8 hours, and it was the beginning of a completely different life. After surviving alone on the streets, he was finally traveling toward a family that had already decided he belonged with them.
What do you mean, do something cute? When am I not cute? Look at me. Are you for real right now?
The moment we met him at the airport, the first thing we noticed was how incredibly skinny he was. His long greyhound body looked even thinner than we had expected. Yet despite everything he had been through, within just a few minutes of arriving home, Mango was already searching for gentle hands, cuddles, and affection. It was as though he had been waiting his whole life to finally feel safe.
That's the best place to kiss. I 10 out of 10 recommend this Snoot to kiss.
The first few months weren't easy for him. Most of the time, he simply slept. Looking back, it made perfect sense. He had gone from surviving as a stray with no stability, no comfort, and very little love to suddenly living inside a quiet home where people cared for him every single day. His body and mind needed time to recover from all the stress he had carried for so long.
No. What happened to your arms, bud? Your arms look broken.
Even the most ordinary parts of home life were completely new. For the first several days, Mango didn't know how to use stairs. We actually had to carry him up and down every step because he had absolutely no idea what to do. Something most dogs learn without thinking was a completely unfamiliar experience for him. We also realized that helping Mango adjust would require patience and consistency. We worked with professional trainers for nearly 8 months, learning what worked best for him and what didn't. Little by little, he grew more confident, and every day he became more comfortable with the life he had always deserved.
Good boy.
As the months passed, Mango's true personality slowly appeared. The frightened, uncertain dog gradually disappeared, replaced by one of the sweetest companions we could ever have imagined. He became the definition of a Velcro dog, always wanting to stay close to us no matter where we went. His favorite thing in the world was cuddling. Of course, with a greyhound's long, bony body, those cuddles could be surprisingly painful. Sometimes we'd laugh because his elbows and legs seemed to poke us from every direction. We'd tell him, "I love you, but you're so pointy." None of that ever stopped him from climbing into our laps whenever he got the chance.
That's the best place to kiss. I 10 out of 10 recommend this Snoot to kiss. What do you think, Mang? Do you agree?
Before long, we started joking that Mango wasn't really a dog at all. Sometimes it honestly felt like he was a little person trapped inside a greyhound's body. He seemed to understand exactly how to interact with everyone he met. Around people who loved dogs, he became playful and affectionate. Around those who felt nervous, he somehow sensed it and approached much more gently. One of Mango's funniest features was the way he stood. We nicknamed him Twinkle Toes because his front feet naturally pointed outward like a ballerina standing in first position. Every time he walked across the room, it looked as though he was performing on stage, and it never failed to make us smile.
What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean?
He also earned another nickname, Baby Bean. Despite being a tall greyhound, Mango had an incredible ability to fold himself into the tiniest little ball on the couch or bed. We look over and wonder how such a long dog had somehow become so small. It was almost impossible to figure out where all his legs had disappeared. Of course, Mango also had a mischievous side. We'd laugh whenever he folded himself into his tiny travel size position because it usually meant trouble wasn't far behind. No matter what he was up to, his goofy personality always kept us smiling and made our home feel a little brighter.
Yes? Are you hungry?
Mango entered our lives during one of the hardest seasons we had ever faced. In 2022, we lost 5 grandparents. It was an overwhelming year filled with grief, sadness, and constant heartbreak. Through every difficult moment, Mango somehow always seemed to know exactly when we needed him the most.
What do you mean, do something cute? When am I not cute? Look at me. Are you for real right now?
Whenever one of us sat quietly, feeling overwhelmed, Mango would simply come over, rest his head on our lap, and stay there without asking for anything. He couldn't speak, but it always felt like he was saying, "I'm here for you." During one of the hardest years of our lives, that quiet comfort meant more than he could ever know.
Somebody doesn't understand. Somebody doesn't understand the concept of daylight savings.
Looking back, it's hard to believe the frightened, underweight puppy we saw in that photo is now the heart of our family. We may have rescued Mango, but he gave us just as much in return. We'll spend the rest of his life making sure he always feels safe, loved, and protected. If Mango's story touched your heart, please consider adopting, fostering, or supporting your local animal rescue. Every rescued animal deserves the chance to find a family that will love them forever.
That's the best place to kiss. I 10 out of 10 recommend this new to kiss.
Uh-oh. Get his toes, Mingo.
Oh.
Get Daddy's toes.
Oh.